Bonjour, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Lemon Squeezers podcast. The best, worst comedy podcast in the mother trucking world. Lee, let me...
First time I get it right.
These first words don't speak over each other.
Yeah. No,
best comedy in the mother trucking world.
That's our little... We always tried to get it on time, but we never did because I'm dyslexic.
Right, you can't keep using that as an excuse. Right, people, we better address the elephant in the room here.
I'm a bit small, though.
The baby elephant in the room.
The very...
What?
The small pasty guy sitting down here. He's actually a lot taller than he looks, by the way.
Stand up, Tom. Tom, stand up.
Oh, mate, really?
He's the tallest in the room, but somehow...
Yeah, how tall are you?
I'm 6'1".
Jesus
6'1".
Christ.
Nice.
6'1" and full of...
Basically a tank, honestly.
Right, so those of you that don't know, Tom reached out to us a little while ago, sent us quite a nice message, and basically we've just told him to come on the podcast.
You basically adopted me, to be honest. I mean, I'm just here for the ride, innit? I'm here for it.
I'm not going to lie, Tom, like...
We're not sure if your name's Tom.
The last week we've been like pretty scared because we don't know who's going to turn up. All right, because you got to remember, like, the people on the wall you see behind you, the real ones, they're pretty like hardcore fans, and they're pretty fucking mental.
And I just came out of nowhere, just like
so.
Deer in the headlights, isn't he?
I was wondering, like, even when I said to my girlfriend, I was like, that boy's coming down next week. She was like, why? Like, she's like, what if he's a nutter? And my sister said as well, your podcast gets us like a certain type of audience, so like why so like, be careful.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, fucking hell. Like,
well, the original thing was like I go to university and like I had a work experience module.
Allegedly.
And basically I was just DMing everyone under the sun. Like no one was getting back to me like on email. I mean, it's sad, isn't it? Like, but like straight up, then you like reached out to me. Your email when it replied came back as spam, so I didn't see it for like a week. And then you DM me back saying like, yes, and to getting a work experience, like internship or whatever, and then then we just kept speaking, and then all of a sudden I was like, well, I live really close. We realised quite soon, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, why not? I'll just come down for just see what's good. And here I am.
You live here now.
Yeah, I live here. Yeah, I live under the table. Yes, honestly, yeah, we're here for it. We're here for it.
Under the table, Tom.
Pity-yes.
Pity-yes.
Like a pity-yes, because he reached out to everybody. Pity-yes.
Oh, a pity-yes. Why are you saying it like one word? It's a pity-yes.
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 I thought you were speaking Italian, guys.
Oh, Greek Lisbon.
Pity-yes.
No, you know what? I think I might have been doing that.
You were.
I think I might have been doing
This is
that.
like the lasagna thing all over again.
So, why are we wearing hats?
Oh, what? Hang on, no, wait. Oh, I forgot why is Tom not wearing a hat?
Yeah.
That's the real question.
Oh,
It's a celebration.
A celebration.
Yeah, we've got Tom.
Hello.
Congratulations. Nice to meet you, Tom.
Tom's breaking
very
some
strong
records in here. The youngest we've ever had in here.
Yeah.
Hungest.
Nice. The youngest.
He's the young hungest man.
I'm just waiting for you to like pull off your like face and just become like Prince Andrew or some shit. I'm being a little bit scared right now. Right, this hat just,
Well,
you know what I'm saying? It is what it
dark
is.
sense of humour. I like it.
You're in the
well,
right
he
place.
needs it.
Can we take these off?
Yeah. Party's over, guys.
Yeah.
Tom's part of the clan now.
Yeah.
But basically, people, if you are wondering, Tom is going to be pretty much just hanging about, lingering like a bad smell. Getting involved with the camera work. You know, we might do some videos together. Might do something like that. You know, let's explore this relationship. Completely non-sexually. So Lee, calm down.
It's just porn. Loads of porn goes out.
Put that on the frame on the wall, you know what I mean?
It's the biggest earning podcast from porn. Anyway.
So Tom, let's get a few questions out. So it's like, what did you think when you first saw us? Be brutally honest.
Mate, I mean, I started watching a clip with John, the sidemen cameraman. That's what it was. Like, I was running through podcasts, like it was after a night out. I was hanging like a little bitch, like just running through, and then your clip just auto played through, and I was like, this is kind of tight. And then like I saw the whole set and everything. I was like, you know, this is at this point I had my work mind on. I wasn't like thinking like who you guys were. I didn't know if you're like nutters or anything. I was like, fuck it, I'll drop an email on the website and then see what happens. And then next thing you know, like we meet up, like we realize it's not just like a working like we're pretty tight as in like right
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
I mean, I've only seen you guys for like 20 minutes. But I mean, we're chilling, man. We're chilling.
No one's a nutter. Yeah,
exactly.
We've established that no one's trying to murder anyone.
yeah.
Yeah. It's like speaking. It's like we've known him for a month.
yeah.
I've literally known him for 20 minutes. I've known him longest.
Lee's known him
I've known him longest.
Yeah.
The last text they got from me was, they said they're going to be a bit late. And I'll be like, well, if I get shot, no one's ever going to know. And I'm going to die on my own. Thanks, boys.
My first
I'm
response,
alive.
my first response to you coming was to send Lee a picture of Ted Bundy, who he believed was you. He was like, oh, why is his picture in black and white?
It didn't add up because his picture was black and white. Zach said he was 48, and I'm thinking, 48 film guy at university? What am I missing? Because the black and white photo seemed like...
Well, it's never too late for a
Creative.
career change. So, I mean, you never know. You're like,
Yes, no, that'd be a good guess.
I thought you'd know Ted Bundy.
Yeah,
He's
I'm
like
not...
the world's most famous, I'd say, probably
Like,
the most famous.
you've done a major problem there. You've assumed that Lee knows someone of any significance. He doesn't know
that's why I'm
anyone.
here. There we go.
Yeah. Who's Jake Paul? God knows that fella is.
Just gets the picture up when Tom arrived, like, nah, you don't know nothing like it.
Yeah. Boys, someone else has turned up. This ain't that black and white fella. So you're in uni
Yeah.
doing,
So
what was it,
I
film?
do film and TV production, so that's exactly why I was just like, fuck it, again, just emailing through and just seeing what I can get. Because the last 6 months with like everything opening up again, like loads of opportunities come through, but they also slip out of your grasp as easy as it comes. Yeah. So straight up,
She said.
like, got him.
Sorry, that's my bad.
Living the dream, mate.
It doesn't get any more professional than this. Never does.
So fresh you dropped it, but yeah.
I just dropped that on the floor. Go on.
But
is
yeah,
Clarke.
but there was like some gig I did in London where like I basically just bullshitted my way in. They're like, I came on set. It was like just, I went to Star Lane, jumped on the set, and then they're like, oh, do you know how to use this like camera like X, Y, and Z? And I was like, yeah, I know how to use that. Spent the next 20 minutes in the toilet like reading the instruction manual, like how to use it, whatever. And then the next, hey mate, I'm a minor. She said she was 12, but like, and then they're like, oh, look at this follow focus. Do you know how to use that? I was like, yeah. And again, it was just the same thing, just like running through, and like I learned so much from that set, and I was like, this is what I want to do. I want to be like I'm a very impulsive guy anyway. It's like I just want to like travel and just work. Like, so just the freelance, like, not, I don't want to be like Gary Vee and be like the hustle, but like the whole, like, it's just keep going, like, keep like messaging people, trying to get as many gigs as I can whilst I'm at uni to build up my portfolio, and then happy days, here I am.
Well, it definitely works. Like we was talking about it last week, I think, like just from starting this podcast, the amount of different people we've met in all different fields, you know what I mean? You'd never thought you'd have met before that.
Yeah.
That's like you said, like just starting something and like keep churning it out. You you got an intruder.
You right, Mum?
It's the second intern.
You're all right, Mum.
You right, Mum?
I'm only after the vodka.
That's all right.
Understandable.
Cougaring. That's what she's
Tuesday night going in hard.
she's cougaring.
You're all right.
Yeah, you.
That's all right. So yeah, go on, what was you saying? Sorry.
I forgot.
Something to do with.
Short-term
This is
memory
throwing
loss.
us big time. Off.
No, it's
It
just
always does.
Because you fancy the mum more.
Oi. You keep your eyes to yourself.
You've been here 20 minutes, Tom. You behave yourself, Tom. Get in line.
Get in line.
God, it's all gone tits up. This.
How far in are we already? But no, we're here for it.
Well,
6 minutes. Probably. Yeah, like.
3.5 minutes we've been in.
So what's like the end goal of your sort of field then?
graduate.
Your
hopefully.
plan, anyway.
Yeah, so my plan is kind of like graduate, hopefully. I want to take a gap year in between, because I'm second year. I want to take a gap year in between my second and third,
Yeah.
because basically I just want to work, like get my money back and just like get more, because more opportunity like this, the uni didn't provide. This is me just going out my way to like do it.
Yeah.
And like I want to try and pursue that for a year, see where it goes. And then past graduate and keep going with that and like build up anything really. Like I don't mind what I do. I'm not a rent boy, but like it's just one of them things. It's just like I'll try just
borderline.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like I'll just work for experience in that, and then hopefully get paid for it eventually down the line, and then afterwards kick my feet up and become a teacher. That's the big dream
nice.
after.
What subject would you teach?
Media.
Sex ed.
Sex ed.
Oh, mate, look at me, mate. There's enough for me to go around, but like, come on now.
Everything he said so far is about sex and dicks.
Are you horny? Do you want to go and have 5 minutes in a cupboard?
Any opportunity, he's just like sex ed,
Yeah.
dicks,
Got a
dick
young
pics.
boy in it, can't help himself.
Ravish him.
Living the dream, though. Living the dream.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I
it.
mean, you're definitely going about it the right way.
Where would you go in
Definitely.
your gap year? Would you go abroad or would you?
Gap year.
Would you
I'll probably
stay-
stay out and work part time to get me money up, and then
Yeah.
out of part time, like as long as it ain't like Macca's where they like keep like, I don't know if you guys have worked at like fast food. It's like they say, oh yeah, how long can you work? And you're like, okay, I'll see like 12 or 16 hours a week or whatever, and then they try and like push it. Every
Yeah.
time
Yeah.
it's like they call, like you're about to relax and then they call you up being like, oh yeah, do you want to do like a 4 hour here or like an 8 hour here, and it's more like I want like a part-time job that's like stable income, and then on the side is like doing all the freelance stuff. That's where I'm kind of at.
I'm with
Yeah,
you.
it's kind of
Nice.
busting.
Good plan.
Yeah, man.
What's the most like exciting thing you've done so far? Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah. The fact that
yeah.
but straight away, it's the fact that I've just jumped on here and I've just
pointed
gelled.
here for
I've
the
just gelled with
people
everyone
listening.
like pretty easy and quickly.
Yeah.
Like this has definitely been
Just that spot.
It's just been, it's been really nice. Like,
Yeah.
I'm chilling. I mean, I don't know how many of your loyal fans are going to start DMing you after this podcast comes out, but I mean, you know, we're here.
Yeah. You might as well roast him. So
Yeah.
put all in the
Please.
comments below.
Yeah.
Roast him.
Yeah, you'll have to join a Discord. Like
Yeah, I will do.
it's an odd dynamic in there. It's just
Yeah.
it's people from all different places,
And
They're
they
on the
change
wall.
your name.
and then one thing that they bond over is the podcast, and like it's quite a strange common interest to have.
It all works.
Yeah,
It all works in
Somehow.
It. It's quite good. I'm quite proud of it in some way. In some way. I'm proud of the Discord, not the members.
I thought you were going to say like proud of the Discord, but not the podcast. I was like, what is this like anti like?
Yeah.
We do the anti-Semitic stuff later on.
yeah. After you go in the meeting.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh.
We shall now burn the picture of Tom and
I don't know if
masturbate
that's anti-Semitism
furiously.
or a fucking satanic ritual over here. But
Just coming with a sheet. Tom.
Well, Tom.
So blood pools.
I mean, feel free to get involved in these conversations if you
100%.
want. But we got to talk about it. All right. And I'm just trying to throw this out there. A little warning. This is mainly to Lee. All right. Let's try and keep this a little bit PG, maybe. All
What's that
right. Let's
stand
not
for?
get cancelled on Tom's episode.
Okay, no
All
problem.
right. Joe Rogan. All right. Joe Rogan at the minute.
Hold me back.
He's under fire. Have you
he's
seen about
fucked,
this?
mate. He's fucked.
You reckon?
No, but I think he's uncancelable. You know what I mean? Like he's had so much shit. Like ever since that Spotify deal, he's had like so much shit thrown at him that like
Yeah.
he's still going. He's still
Yeah.
kicking. He's still. I think he's still the number one podcast.
It's got to be.
Or he has slipped a little bit. Or like it's come.
Who's the top 5? Do we know?
It's us. So, yeah. That's
Well,
what we
there
are.
goes us, Joe Rogan.
Impulsive.
Who cares? Yeah, who cares? I mean, like they're the first losers, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
But you seen like
No
the
one.
like I think everyone who comments on it is losing more than Joe Rogan speaking out on it. You know what I mean? So everyone's saying shit,
Yeah.
but they're losing more than anything that Joe Rogan is saying. So I was this morning I was watching Philip DeFranco, like the rundown of what he does, and things come out, but then people just start cancelling them instead. It's just a merry shit show on Twitter at the moment, like and Instagram. But
Well, the cheek of it from like some of these music artists is like coming out and and saying like, "Oh, pull my music off of Spotify,"
Yeah.
and it's like, well, hang about, like, who was listening to your music anyway? Like,
Yeah, who are
Yeah.
you?
Joni Mitchell, is it or something?
Like, I'd argue that Joe Rogan is probably as big as Spotify itself as a brand.
Yeah, I don't know who's
Like, I genuinely, Joe Rogan, just like that video you sent me about like Elon Musk and things like that. He could probably rival Spotify as a podcast platform.
That's what I
Yeah.
sent that in, didn't I? Saying about
It
if
would.
Elon Musk just said to him, "Well, they've dropped you. Let's go."
Yeah.
It wouldn't
Let's
surprise
start
me
something.
though if someone like Apple actually come in and go, "How much you got left to be paid?" And they're like, "He's like for 45 million," and Apple goes, "All right."
Yeah.
There you go.
Well,
Yeah.
funny,
Deal
well,
then.
funny you say that because Rumble has now come out, and I can't remember if it was like an email they sent to Joe Rogan, but basically offering him 100 million, offering Joe 100 million to like move over to like
Really?
they'll end the contracts and move over to there.
Settle
What is-
the-
what is
settle the
Rumble,
outstanding.
Yeah, exactly.
Have
So
you
I
heard
don't
of
think
it?
anyone, but I mean, 100 mil is 100 mil.
Yeah.
But I don't.
It sounds like a
Must be
bad
pretty-
version of Tinder or something, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like Rumble.
Rumble, like Bumble, and all that.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh,
you know what I
yeah,
mean?
that's what I'm thinking of,
He's trying to make it sexual again, isn't it?
No, it does. It does. It does
Sounds like
sound.
it's a.
This podcast should just be called
Sounds
like
like a
Leah's
naff
Horny.
version.
Yeah.
It's like,
Swipe.
sounds like it's a naff version of a grinder. Rubbing his mic. yeah, I can't just consuming his mic. Like an anaconda over there.
Yeah, I mean that I don't think that would be good for Joe Rogan though. If
Nah.
say like this Rumble or whatever
Yeah.
it is, because then it just looks like he's in it for the money.
What if he set up his own streaming thing?
That's
Joe
what
Rogan.
I think you should do.
Just
Or
set
we
up
just-
his own thing. He's number one. I mean, really.
Or he just
like
goes.
we said, we
He
don't
cancels
know
the contracts and goes back to being independent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that's like there's no point in trying to make a proprietary thing just to watch Joe Rogan unless he's like bringing in other like
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like making
podcasters.
it like a thing.
Bring us in.
Bring
There-
us
there
in.
you go. No- there you
Joe,
go.
Mr. Rogan.
I mean,
if
we're
you're
probably
out
not first on the list, but yeah, maybe at some
I'm
point.
sure in the small
We're
print. You know what I mean?
certainly I mean, the best thing to look at is we're not last on the list.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say.
I respect
No.
the optimism.
No,
That's what
no,
I'm saying.
scared podcast is last
it.
on the list. That old bitch. The geezer.
Yeah.
Every we've had a rivalry with him for 2 years now, but he doesn't know anything about it.
Apart from I used to message him, "You're a potato boy." I never got a response.
He's he like
You're a potato boy.
I
geez,
used to troll him.
it's like I don't know what you're like on social media, but like I'm like this so people around my area. I don't really use Instagram for myself.
Yeah.
Like I don't really post myself anymore. But like there's people from around this area that we all know, and they're such wallies. Like they're such idiots. Like
Yeah,
but I love them people on Instagram because I don't know what it is. I love looking at it and I love laughing at it.
yeah.
So
What kind
hit-
of things though?
Well, I just
Like-
used to hear that at work.
just like
Zach go, "Geez, look at this." Like, what's he
it's
found?
it's usually like people bragging.
right.
Like I hate people bragging, but I love
Yeah.
it when it's so like in your face. It's like some people like will take a picture like going for a walk and their dog's in a Gucci jacket.
Yeah.
It's like oh my
Oh.
god, like, you're trying so hard.
Yeah.
But who was we talking about just before that? Oh, Scared Podcast.
Yeah, Scare Podcast.
So like I used to follow this geezer, and he all he would do is just slag off his listeners, like, and come out with some stories like, "My cat's been taken away from me now,
Yeah.
and none of you lot can't afford to donate me £5 for my Patreon." Like honestly,
He'd say stuff like, "I am sitting here cold in my house, and my child is always crying and starving, hungry."
Yeah.
We're like, "Well, social service, he's got to do something about this fella."
yeah.
Are
Like,
you sure that's not like it's satire, or is he like dead serious?
No,
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 he's dead serious.
He's,
Really?
he's fuming. Like he just goes at his fans.
Has he got a big following?
He used to get millions of views.
Yeah.
That's the madness thing about it. Well, he used to say he had a good voice though. He was one of
Yeah.
those good
Yeah.
radio
voice,
voices. Yeah.
Rachel Adderday.
That's how you got to speak now.
The whole time I'm speaking.
Who was the gay bloke? I'm doing it for me nan. Chris Maloney.
Christopher Maloney.
But yeah,
That's like really similar to like those Twitch streamers that like got cancelled like a year, 2 years ago. Like when they're like begging their viewers to like donate to them. Like,
Really?
and then I can't remember what. I don't watch Twitch to be honest, but I saw like the rundown on it, and I was just like, fuck's sake, people are just down bad at this point.
Yeah.
We live in a society and all that. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
just not.
Yeah. But I don't think Joe Rogan will get cancelled over this, though.
No.
Nah.
Definitely not.
Oh, we're talking about Joe Rogan? Oh, shit.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
This tends to happen.
Yeah.
Goes a bit off piste sometimes.
We got into Mike Maloney
I
somehow.
mean, it's supposed to come.
When Joe Rogan, Potato Man, something else.
It's supposed to like branch off and then come back onto the subject organically. But we branch off and then Lee will just go, yes, to Joe Rogan. And it's like, all right, yeah, never mind. But,
No, I don't think he will.
no.
I think he'll keep going because realistically, does he need it to live off? No, he's minted. All right, but does he enjoy it? Yeah, so he'll just keep doing it. If he gets cancelled, he just says he's sorry. Happy days, done deal. But you know, it just depends how the fallout happens. You know, I didn't expect him to go on. Well, I mean, after like some people came out and said that he said like the N word repeatedly. Like I'm surprised he did like a whole Logan Paul ass apology. Like I made a severe and continual lapse in my judgment, head ass. Like kind of.
Yeah.
It was.
I didn't actually see it. I didn't
the way
manage to see the clip. I've read all the backlash and people supporting him, people against him. Like David Goggins is for him, and like his close friends and stuff.
But
like
against him using the word.
that. Against him using the word.
But he didn't use it in a bad way.
Well,
No.
I know the
apparently-
word should never be said.
Yeah. But so just quickly on that, like, unfortunately, like being white men, we're not allowed to have that opinion of whether we're allowed to say it or not. So I feel like, all right, you let the people, if they want an apology for that, I do feel like, okay, he's used it in context. It's not racist, but we know we shouldn't really say it. Like,
No.
I mean, like, even if you want to say it, we wouldn't say it on a podcast, especially.
Yeah.
I just think the best thing to do is just to everyone not say the word.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Like,
it's a strange.
Despite your colour,
You can't
just
not hear it.
Just don't say the word.
If
But
you watch,
realistically, it's like because there's so much history behind it and all that.
Yeah.
It's a very like grey area kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like on both ends, really. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but I don't know. It's a funny one, isn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, like on a podcast that hundreds, if not millions, of people are listening to.
Yeah.
Ain't it, Chief?
Nah.
No.
I mean, I think there's one time, because I listened to like his mate's podcast today, so like a little bit of an insight. They said like the episodes that got removed, Spotify didn't remove them, Joe Rogan removed them.
Yeah.
So he's done that, like maybe they're the ones that have it in it, and sort of as like a bit of a like a nod to them. Like I'm like no. I just think like look, he knows he's sort of wrong in that. Do you know what I mean? They've got a right to be upset about that.
Yeah, of course.
The misinformation, I don't think they've got a right to be upset about, because it's just an interview. If you don't like what the geezer's saying, don't listen to it.
Yeah.
He has people from all different parts of life. You can't cancel someone just because you don't like what they're saying.
Yeah.
Like life don't work like that.
No.
Like, how are people going to grow up when they hear something they don't like?
So what was it? He didn't. So he's not said it to someone. He's used it.
Oh yeah,
he's
a
explaining the
reference.
word to someone.
So he's
not
used it as a
used it.
reference of what.
so like
Someone else said. Sort of
Richard
thing.
Pryor, a black comedian,
I
had
know
a show
Richard
called
Pryor.
like just say it was the N-word show.
Okay.
But Joe Rogan says like, oh, Richard Pryor's the N-word show, but actually says it.
Right. Okay.
But apparently there's one, because like his mate said on this one, there's one where he made a joke and it was just a little bit like distasteful.
I think it also comes down to like, if you say, for example, Joe Rogan openly says that word, then it's kind of like, oh well, behind the camera, are you just willy-nilly saying things like that? Have you got groups of friends that you just think it's okay to say that? Because obviously it's not.
No.
You can't. So it sort of goes further down the line, doesn't it? I think that's what happens. It's the after effect of saying it.
Yeah.
That it goes, oh, well, have you been brought up that it's okay for you just to say that? Do you think that's okay? Because obviously it's not.
Yeah.
But something I noticed, like, and this again, like this, I don't want to cause any like. This is just a thought I had. I'm not saying this is 100% right, so I don't want to cause any drama anywhere. But I feel like, personally, the N-word, like you said, even no one uses it, but then like it's almost like
You can't avoid it. I can get in my car and drive to petrol garage and probably hear the word 100 times on the radio.
But then so that's got to change. Like,
Yeah.
I think personally, I know that black people would say like they've taken the word now because it was used like as a
Yeah.
It's a
slavery
greeting.
thing.
And but originally it was as like a greeting to one another.
Yeah,
Was it?
they're
Yeah.
allowed to use it. Yeah, so I
Yeah.
heard is because they would reference themselves as it because they didn't have names and things. I don't know what exactly it
okay.
is, but the reason they can say it is because they would associate themselves when they talk to like another one
Yeah.
in that period of time, then that's what they'll associate themselves
Yeah.
as.
But so I just think, and I don't want. Don't get me wrong. I don't want to be able to say the word. Like I feel like if you could get rid of the word, get rid of it.
Yeah, I think
The real way to get rid of the meaning of it, I think, is say if everyone was allowed to use it, then people wouldn't use it in a bad way. They'd find another word. Because like I was saying, someone this week, I went on a game called Among Us. I don't know if you've heard of it. I went on that and
Lives
I looked.
it, breathes it.
I looked in the chat, and it was just like it must be a load of kids, but
Yeah.
like it's just the N word, just like flooding in. And I'm thinking like this is crazy. Like all these young kids, because they know they're not allowed to say it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? So like if they were allowed to say it,
Yeah.
they wouldn't be saying
Yeah,
it
yeah,
anymore
yeah.
because it's not cool anymore.
Yeah, but you've
Yeah.
been on like the Modern Warfare lobbies, like back in the
Yeah.
day. Like some of the shit that was said there, like.
Oh,
you're-
Tom, you don't know about it back in the day. Modern
No, I
Warfare
don't.
lobbies,
I
alright?
can't lie to you. I jumped in on it right at the end, so
Yeah.
it was one of them ones. It's like,
Back in the day,
First PlayStation
we
was a
were the ones
PS4.
going,
nah, man.
What was
you're
your first
30
one?
years old and you're still playing Call of Duty. And now we are 30 years
Yeah.
old and we're still playing Call of Duty.
Yeah, man.
I remember
Yeah.
hearing like 20-year-olds
Yeah.
and being like, "Oh my god, like you're at home."
Oh, Friday night
mugging
and you're
them off.
indoors, quick scoping, get a life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next thing you know, we're 25 and we're like, who's online? There's some kids that need their arse whooping.
And not in that way, Lee.
Yeah.
Not
Like,
in the way that Lee wants to. That's why we don't play with him no more.
but the thing I don't like, it's not the word. Like the word itself. Like to take that aside, right?
Yeah.
But when I've watched black
Lee, scary
comedians,
Yeah.
they would reference "Yo, white people. Yo, white people be like this."
Yeah.
But then if you was a white comedian,
Is that your impression?
no, that's how they.
You sound like an old white
They're
farmer.
normally American, like.
white people.
I would say don't do accents.
They're
'cause
normally
it's cultural
American.
appropriation, but I
But
think
it's
that
what they
accent
say-
was so bad it doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
They said, you know,
That's what I said. He sounded like an old,
Yo, white people.
yeah, like
Yeah.
an old white farmer in Alabama.
when they're talking, they go, "Yo, white people be like," right? But then
Yeah.
if you was a white comedian, you went, "Yo, like you
Oh,
black
right.
people will be like,"
Yeah.
you would be cancelled straight away.
Yeah.
So
Oh.
that's where I think the line is awkward
I,
Yeah.
because it is a double standard.
but then I
If
I
you
don't
take that
care about
word
them
out,
doing that.
there is a double standard.
Yeah,
like, there isn't a double
there is a double standard, 100%.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
but that's a minority thing. That's just the way it is, and
Yeah.
and that's how it's gonna. That is almost what stops equality as well. We're getting so deep, but like, if it was a level playing field and everyone could do whatever they wanted, that's equality. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
people don't want equality. Like they want, these people should have power. These people should have a bit more power.
Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't work like that. But let's not get too,
Cancel the Lemon
it's not,
Squeezers podcast.
It's not. But this is the thing.
Let's go.
It's not a race war. That's what they want you to think that this is now. Like they've tried cancelling Joe Rogan for misinformation, couldn't do it.
Yeah.
Now straight away the N-word thing's been brought up.
So now they're
Yeah.
trying to cancel him for racism.
Yeah, and it's not a race war. This is like, I think this is like a bigger media trying to take him out because he is such a big figure and he's like uncensored.
Yeah.
I
Do
do
you know what I
wonder,
mean?
like, if it's. I think because racism is so much like more of a problem in America in
Yeah.
comparison to like the UK. Like,
Yeah,
there was
massively.
this whole like Google ad that they going on a little bit straight. Like, there was this whole Google advert where it was like a white guy saying "wagwan,"
Yeah,
and like you know the amount of people in Essex like that say that.
yeah,
And it's like it's a Jamaican word.
Yeah.
Like, and like I think Google was trying to like put this like whole cultural appropriation. But it's like realistically, it doesn't matter where you're from. Like if you and as straight after that advert, I saw like an interview with Big Nasty, and he was saying it's like it doesn't matter where you come from. It's like if you come from the ghetto. And like you're around people, you're around that culture,
Yeah.
then you're gonna pick up on it naturally, or as your upbringing.
yeah. It's a culture thing.
yeah,
It's not a
exactly.
colour. It's a culture.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I think it's just kind of like I think America's so far behind us in terms of. I mean, I'm not saying racism doesn't exist in the UK, but I'm
Of
talking.
course, yeah,
like,
no, of course it
like
does. Yeah.
100 Like, have you been down a local pub, mate? Like, come on. The amount of 50-year-olds after a few pints, like, mate,
Yeah.
off
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But like,
Just the stupidity that comes out of some people's mouths.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's definitely is like racism is like so much more like of an issue, and like because we're now in this whole like we're still in it. Like it's like we've been in it for a few years. It's like this whole cancel culture. It's just it's mental.
Yeah.
Like,
See, the thing is with like America, they did have slavery where the UK didn't really. There wasn't much slavery in the UK. Not like America.
I don't know about that.
yeah,
Not
but
like
America is
America,
kind
no,
of
it
a bit
wasn't.
bigger. So I mean, there is a
Yeah.
No, but what I mean is there was proper slavery as we see.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't really.
Yeah,
It might have been. There were countries like Egypt that had different
Yeah.
ones, but the UK itself didn't particularly have slavery in the way that kind of like.
I
America
don't
did
know.
at the
I
time.
don't know.
I
enough
haven't
about
touched up
it
on
to-
my
That's
history,
why
mate. Yeah.
it's not really in our history books.
I don't want to make these comments.
No, that's fact. That's fact.
All right. Well, let's leave that there. It's a bit dark, but like again, this is what they want you to do.
Yeah.
They want you to be talking about this race as if Joe Rogan's a racist and like get onto
Yeah.
this race war again. The more they can do it, the more there's a divide between the people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Definitely. Yeah.
So don't let them win, people.
Just to end it,
spread
right?
love.
We are one.
Oh God.
This motherfucker, man.
We are.
No, but to end that part with Joe Rogan, it was pretty funny when the whole world's going mad over this, and he's just having a chocolate fondant or whatever it was on fire, laughing. Put it on his Instagram. Well, that was pretty good.
Yeah, I do like him. But that's the thing. I don't see how you can't.
No,
Like
he's a nice-hearted person.
he's open-minded.
Genuinely, yeah.
Yeah.
Like he will listen to anyone's side.
Yeah.
So I don't get how you could listen and not like him unless your head's so far up your own arse that you don't want to hear anyone else's opinion. If it don't fit your
Wrong.
agenda, then it's like
I mean, I do know
cancel him.
I do know a few people that don't like him, but I think more just based on, well, their words were that they feel he's a know-it-all when he tries to force his opinion. But I don't really think that. I think
No, I
he's-
don't think that.
I think he's
either.
very. I think he's very like, especially when he has like two people on. He's like the mediator between it. It's
Yeah.
like, well, you prove to me why you think the pyramids were built by aliens, and you prove to me why you think it was built by
he says himself,
Egyptians.
like when people, because he always hits some
Whatever
really
it is.
smart people, and they'll
Yeah.
always comment on like how smart he is. He goes,
Oh, he
"I'm not
knows a lot of
smart.
stuff."
I remember." He said,
Yeah.
"That's what he says. Like, I'm not smart. I
Yeah.
just remember everything."
I wish I could remember
people say.
everything.
Well, he's got good at it.
I didn't even remember to put bloody socks on this morning.
I didn't remember to put Vaseline on my chafing legs. Christ.
I forgot to lube my knees.
Anyway,
Butter.
That's
Hello,
fisting gel.
Tom.
oh, there you go. Yeah, if you like the Sidemen, that was out of the Sidemen video.
This is from a Sidemen video. Touch
Right.
it.
Well, we got Tom.
Oh no,
touching
he's
the-
fucked. You got
touching
wiped
the
that
loo.
somehow. You might want to
Just
scrape.
you can. It's edible. Just suck it. It's edible.
It's anal fisting gel.
I'm here for it. No, I'll leave it on my finger for the rest of the podcast.
In
You
case
can use
anyone,
it.
in case
You
anyone
can-
slips on
You can
it.
use it as hair gel.
Hair gel, yeah.
Yeah. We've all done it.
Fair enough.
So come on then.
I
What
might
else?
need it.
You can literally just go. There it goes.
Yeah, happy days.
What's been happening then, Lee? Anything happening in your life?
I feel like it has been saying this week, but I can't remember off the top of my head. But ask you. Asked you first.
You?
Trying to think what happened.
Ask you.
Anything happening in your life? You?
Actually,
I went and see the new Jackass movie.
Joe, I mean, you can't really spoil it, to be honest.
No, I'm not going to say it. Well, yeah, I mean, it's just them being what they normally do.
Is it
Being
good?
jackasses.
Is it good?
Oh, yeah,
Is it-
I was laughing proper.
is it the best one so
Well,
far?
it's hard to say. I mean, because there's just parts that are better than others.
Yeah,
Because it's all like
yeah.
little mini segments, isn't it? But
I did hear that someone nearly died in it.
yeah,
He got-
Johnny Knoxville got brain damage apparently from it.
Oh, shit.
Oh, really?
Oh, I heard about that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like some of it you look at and you think,
I have seen him in some interviews lately, actually, and I think he don't look right. No,
am Brian Knoxville. Welcome with Jackass.
that's Stephen Hawking. No, someone got bit by a shark and nearly died. I don't know if
yeah.
it's in
See,
it.
I thought that was going to be in the film and it wasn't. They weren't in the
That's
film.
a shame.
Really?
Yeah.
Mate, and
The
then
director's cut will come out later. And then
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Did you, like, obviously you're like 10 years younger. So did you
Yeah.
grow up watching Jackass?
No.
Oh, Tom.
Sure, you,
All right,
you know-
this scares me even more. This scares me even more. What song was out? Was in the number one when you were at your last school?
Ooh,
At
scare
school.
me.
Oh mate, I
went on a date once.
I left school in 2018. So
Jesus
Oh, my days.
I want to say
2018.
something like it.
I was in my
horrible.
first year
I
of
wanna say
slave
it's like
labour
Havana
at
or
that
some
point,
shit.
earning
But
like
I'm not really
£12
into
a
like the
day.
mainstream shit, so I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, something like Havana was like popping at that point.
Havana.
Havana,
No,
ooh-la-la.
that's the one.
So you got to stop talking over each other.
Havana, ooh-la-la. It's not his backing track.
No, but you can say. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So what
Check it
films
out.
was you actually watching? What was coming out when you was?
Mate. What, during like my childhood and that?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Your childhood? It still is your childhood.
Shut up, man. No, but like when I was young, I used to watch like a lot of animations. So like running through like all the Pixar, like Disney and all that stuff. Like
Yeah.
I was just running all of that back like all the
Yeah.
time. That was really like because I mean I came from a like relatively nice household. Like it was all like pretty. It was very comfortable.
Yeah.
Right?
No drug
But,
dealers.
We're on county lines, mate. So
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is. Like, but no. So I because I wanted to before I wanted to be like going to film.
Yeah.
I wanted to be an animator.
Right.
And like so I was just running like trying to like understand how like everything was moving. Like I look at because I've now like been studying film. Like I did it in GCSE and then did it at college and now uni. Is like I look at films very differently now.
Yeah.
And it's like I look at like everything from like the framing to like the lighting and everything like everything that's going on inside. It's like
Yeah.
yeah, but definitely my childhood was like animations, 100%.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, man.
Do you watch any
Pokemon?
anime?
Anime.
Like tentacle porn shit.
Yeah,
Like
man,
weird
like,
stuff.
Not again. Not again. Lee, go and have a wank. Come on,
You
man.
need to go stand in the cold, Lee, for 10 minutes and cool down.
Go and relieve yourself.
When I think of anime, it's
you just instantly think hentai, mate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought that's what it was made for, though, wasn't it?
No.
Because porn was banned.
I would-
Because porn was banned in China.
I've never
So
seen.
yeah.
That's why they
I've
animated
never
it.
seen
That's
Pikachu.
that's why they animated it, and then it just grew
Oh
from there.
right, okay.
Yeah, I heard that
Something like that.
I heard that this week. They said like the reason they made tentacle porn, which is
What
like
is
big,
that?
well, like it's like a squid arm going inside of a.
Just
What, a
weird
real
animals.
one? Like a real squid eye?
No, like
Animation.
it's
Like creature
animation.
or whatever. Yeah, it's like like animated creature that like
This
bada
world-
bing, bada
this
boom.
world is
Because
fucked
they
up.
couldn't show penis going into a vagina.
Yeah, because it's all censored and that.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
what the
interesting.
fuck?
so it's mental. But
Yeah.
yeah, go on.
Anime. I like my Studio Ghibli stuff, but I haven't had the time for it. I've been
Studio Ghibli.
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 They did like My Neighbor Totoro, kind of like Spirited Away, Lapis Castle in the Sky. They're like
So
in-
you're talking about that to the wrong people.
Yeah, I
Anime.
realize this is going in like one ear and out the
Yeah.
other. I mean, honestly, I'm not really hugely into anime, but I'm trying like when I have a free moment, like it's either podcasts or just
Right,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
this is
Bang
a this is a deal breaker. Do you know the song "Teenage Dirtbag"?
Of course I do.
Right.
what are you
Well,
talking
I
about?
just need
Yeah,
to
I mean,
see where we're at.
if I didn't, then I'll be out the door in like
Yes,
a minute before you get more of the just fucking
You'd be
fisting crew.
fisted lubed out of here.
Oh, yeah, and it mental
It
though,
is
like.
mad.
It's like he's just running up and like, I'm just a teenager.
Get out of here.
But yeah, man, fuck it. It's crazy. You're like you're. It's only 10 years, but then like when you think of it, like that's 2 school,
Yeah.
Yeah,
2 whole year 7 to year 11.
Yeah.
yeah.
Secondary school, yeah.
Mental.
2 secondary school periods.
It's like cars that people had as their first cars ain't even on the road anymore.
Ah, yeah.
Like the Vauxhall Corsa, the bubbly
yeah,
one.
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
When I ain't seen one of them in years, or
No.
even a standard KA, like one of those the first
Oh,
KA
yeah,
I
cars with the
remember
big
them.
plastic bumpers on.
I used to
Yeah.
love
Oh
them.
no, I see a
Like-
couple of them around. They're still about. I don't know about the Corsas, but no, the KAs, they're
They're making
like the
us-
bubble cars, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're still
making us
doing
feel
a thing.
really old.
Oh,
Really
sorry.
old.
That's why you got me in the lower seat, so you can still look down at me to make you feel a bit better.
Tower down.
Well,
It's just easy.
We're trying to reach all different audiences
Oh,
now.
100%. That's,
You're our young representative. We need an old bitch in here.
get your
It's
mum
easy.
back.
This is the perfect. He just pat me. I was sitting there thinking, I'm gonna pat this guy.
Oh,
This episode.
yes!
He just pat me.
Yes! Come on, he's served, boy.
Well done. This time, he patted me twice, and I didn't even know what happened.
Oh, well played, Tom. Well
Yeah,
played.
go on, please. Oh, he's fuming now.
No, he takes it well. Lee takes it well. Right, I feel like we should dive into the segment.
Saying like you know that. You saying like you know that. Lee takes it well.
Well, that fisting Lou's been going somewhere.
Every week, it's just getting lower on the level. I swear I don't use it.
Just smear marks all over the table. Just an arse print.
I can't believe the quickness of that joke. The wit.
As soon as I said old bitch, I thought, oh, they're going to think I made an old woman. And then he said that.
Get your mum back.
Bring the vodka.
This is the perfect time where you just text her to say, he just called you an old bitch, just come in angry with a frying pan. See what he does then.
Oh, no, I'll shit myself, man.
Oh, dear. Right. Well played, Tom. Right, we're going to get into the get the segment involved. So 3, 2, 1.
Oh no. It's time to lay down the law.
All right, sorry for the poor audio there. We didn't charge the Bluetooth thing this week, so
Professional.
yeah.
No, we did. We just got enough mics to use a whole mixer.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
We're not used to this.
Just remember, Joe Rogan, then us.
yeah, exactly.
We're coming for you.
But people, it is time for Lay Down the Law, the segment in which we decide whether a certain hot topic should be made illegal or not. All right. So, Georgie, do you remember your one?
Yeah.
Fire away, baby.
I know I don't last week or the week before, but when people put things back in the fridge empty,
Oh, criminal.
especially cartons of milk.
Cartons of milk.
Especially cartons of milk.
Wait.
Or if someone sees something out of date and they don't bin it.
Oh, no.
I'm so guilty on this one.
Yeah, I'm guilty of
I'll
that.
tell you why
I have done it, but I'm angry at myself.
I'll tell you why I'm guilty, because my bin fills itself up on its own.
No, you
So-
fill it up.
No, honestly, I don't put nothing in the bin.
Wait. Before you go any further, but how does that happen?
I don't know how it happens, Zach. Right, every time I open the bin, it is crammed, and you're not getting a single more item in there. And every single time, that's why I just put stuff back in the fridge. I'm like, I ain't
Yeah, but
fucking
Lee-
taking the bin out. It's already compressed 5 times.
But who is putting it in there?
I don't know, Zach. I don't know. When Thursday comes, there's like 5 bins, and I'll put nothing in the bin.
He lobs it all in the living room.
Yeah, like
Who keeps using the bin?
I genuinely,
Banana peels on the ceiling. It's a fruit.
I don't put nothing in a bin, and it just fills itself up every week. So I was like,
Leaves that geezer, rather than change the bin, he just puts his foot on it and pushes it down.
Yeah.
Try and get his crisp packet in there.
it's compressed. It's like concrete, so I can't put nothing in it.
What's the weirdest thing that could get, like, realistically gets put back in the fridge? Obviously, milk cartons
Butter.
is a big
Yeah.
one. Butter, yeah.
Everyone just scrapes around the breadcrumb bit in the
Yeah.
middle.
Oh.
It's like, who's gonna have that breadcrumb bit?
I mean,
That's
personally,
another lay down the law.
I think butter
That's
shouldn't be
fine.
put in the fridge anyway.
No,
Yeah,
because it
no.
rips your bread up.
Yeah.
You try to butter your bread, and you might as well just use the
That's
fucking
spreading
chainsaw.
concrete
Yeah.
on your bread.
You can get a trail out.
Lurpak. Yeah.
Yeah, butter's obviously one.
Packets of ham.
Yeah.
What, empty?
Yeah, I've seen that in my flat. It's
never
fucking
seen-
awful.
Call them out now.
No.
Say- say
It's in my
their
last year.
Say his name. Say it.
Chan, man.
Chan, man!
Yeah.
Chan!
Shan,
This
you
motherfucker.
tramp.
Yeah.
Was it Shen or Jan?
Chan, like
Chan.
Chan.
Yeah,
Oh,
Chan.
Chan,
Is he
Chan.
Asian?
No.
Oh, no.
No.
Well, I got that wrong.
It's all right. Now we're getting cancelled. There we go. Oi.
That's the end of Lemon Street's podcast.
No. I mean, no. My flat is horrible for that kind of
Really?
thing. Yeah, like we've had like cartons of milk. Like it's less of a case. It's empty cartons, but then it's what stuff that's like been left for like 2-3 weeks.
No.
Where it's like curdled and it's all fucky, like no one
Yeah.
does anything about it. We just kind of chills.
And just an empty
Wait.
bin.
Wait,
Yeah.
is that a word? Did you just say fucky?
Fucky.
Yeah.
It's all-
Fucky.
Yeah, it's fucky.
Oh, fucky. Maybe
Right.
we're too old.
Yeah.
What does that mean? Sorry.
Yeah, it's what I
Fucky.
thought. Like
Wait.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Oh, right,
yeah,
fair enough.
yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Chen, stop putting the ham in the fridge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
You
but
fucky.
like, that's mental.
Yeah.
Like a packet of ham with nothing in it, or like half a slice.
Yeah, so, more so like.
He'd have half a slice, but then
slice.
he'd work a lot, so he'd like almost just leave it for like a week.
So that
Or, like
half a
leave it for the
slice
weekend. So yeah, like it just all
ruffles
crufts
up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
looks like a
Go
a
on.
rosette.
Go on.
There
That's
you go.
how you come up with. a
Yeah.
rose.
Valentine's around the corner, I guess. You know.
What is a rose?
You know, like,
Something
you
that crumbles up like
know,
that.
you know something looks like crumbled up ham. You know, that's what I normally say when I go into the rosette shop. Have you got any more of the crumbled up ham?
No, to be fair
say
though,
no more.
it is like it's milk, orange juice. That's another one.
Oh yeah.
Fish.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's well, if someone don't reseal it, and you open it, it's just like waft
Yes.
salmon.
Oh
You're
mate,
like,
no.
Oh, who's done that? either eat it all or reseal it.
did it again this week.
What?
I found some crumpets in the bin yesterday. I looked at them, I was like, why's the crumpets in the bin? And she's like, well, they're mouldy. Damn it, I had crumpets that morning. Again. I keep eating mouldy food, not knowing.
You know, it's good for you though, mold.
That's 'cause
Penicillin.
And the reason I saw it in the bin,
It killed
Oh,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, it killed me.
the
It might
reason
not kill me.
Bit dramatic,
Might not
yeah.
kill me.
the reason I saw it in the bin is
Taste
because the
cake.
bin was full and then sitting on the top.
What?
Literally, yeah.
Lee, are you mistaking the fridge for the bin?
Yeah.
Because you keep
Gets
can't
all of his
keep
new
doing
shopping
this,
out.
Yeah. Your missus is going, who's putting all the new food in the fucking bin? And you're going, who's putting all the old food in the fridge?
Just got it all tits up in our house.
I just put these crumpets in the bin, now they're back in the fridge.
Well, I feel like we can make our
On
mind
the
up on
bin.
that one. What do you reckon? Should that be made illegal or not? Putting empty / very near empty
Oh yeah,
food back in the fridge.
yeah.
Illegal.
Illegal, yeah.
If you're living on
Especially-
your own, then like whatever, it's your fridge. Do what you want.
Yeah,
But if
that's
you're living
fair.
with other people, like
Well,
it's
if you
a
live-
courtesy, innit? You
To
know
be
what I
fair,
mean?
Tom, if you're living on your own and you're getting the ump that someone else putting empty stuff in,
Yeah.
I think you've got someone breaking in.
Or you've got
mental.
schizophrenia or something.
Just putting a milk
That
carton.
ain't good.
You're on your own. Who's put the fucking car in the fridge? Just you in the mirror.
Oh dear.
Jesus Christ.
Right, so we're all in agreement. Illegal,
Yeah,
but if you go if you get taken to court for it and you say that I'm in the house on my own, then
Then
It should be
It's all right.
100 years. 100 years sentence for it.
right
no,
there
the
you go,
punishment
people.
is a mouldy crumpet.
That
One
was
mouldy crumpet.
that was all for Lay Down the Law this week. If you do want to get in your Lay Down the Law suggestion, then get in the Discord or get over to the Instagram, which is @LemonSqueezersPod. If you want to get in the Discord, just send me a little message on the Instagram and I will send you the link.
Also, if you leave a comment on iTunes and Spotify, we send you a free NFT. Instructions below.
Free NFT.
Classy.
Free.
So obviously like you being younger,
Yeah.
Tom, what sort of lingo what sort of lingo do you use nowadays?
Well, I mean, what? I don't really know, man.
Just racks off loads of racist words.
Whoa!
Let me take a deep breath now. Get ready to like list them up now.
He's like, well, first of all, we don't use lingo anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
All words.
Well,
Grammar.
Go on.
well, it's definitely like, I mean, the uni I go to is like very multicultural. Like you have people from like all over the place.
Yeah.
It's you do pick up on other people's like. Well, I honestly trying to think on the top of my head, I couldn't tell you like what kind of fit. Like, dude, come back another time. I'll find something. You know what I
Do you
mean? That's where I'm
have
at.
do you have foreign exchange students?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
we have so yeah, you have foreign exchange like people on like study abroad programs.
Yeah.
So we have the opportunity in between second and third to do that, but like we also have people that come in to do that as well.
That's pretty sick. to be fair.
You also have people coming over from all over the place to do a course at uni. So I have a mate on my course who already has a degree in Portugal, but he's come to the UK because the degree's worth more.
Oh,
And it's
right.
he's literally, so he's already got a degree in film, but he's just come through to do it again, pretty much, just because it's worth more. And he's now, because of his degree there, he's already like managed to bag jobs for like ITV, BBC, like literally just like name dropping as much as he can. Like he's, So that you do find a lot of people like from all over the place, like all walks of life. That's just university in general. Like, I think anywhere you go,
Yeah.
you'll find the crackheads, but you also find like but you genuinely like, so I don't know why crackheads just came up to come in my head there, but like no,
Most
but you
of them
find
are in
a
our
lot-
Discord chat. So.
there you go, mate. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, it's a funny one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Is Chan your best friend?
He doesn't work.
It wasn't until he left the ham in the
he's
fridge.
like, he's
No.
like, oh, he doesn't exist.
No. He basically he's redoing first year, but he commutes, so I don't see him often as I should. But yeah, no, he's one of my close mates, man.
Yeah.
Like, even though he leaves the fucking curdled ham in there.
Yeah. Chan the Hair Man.
Leaves the rosette.
Yeah, make that an NFT as well whilst we're at it. Fucking, we out here.
So like, what? I know I asked you this earlier, but I can't remember if you answered it or like we just started digressing on something else. But like, what do you want to end up doing with film? Like, do you want to be in TV?
Nah, TV.
Nah.
Be
nah.
in film.
TV's a dying thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
I want to
agree.
stick to being film. Like, I find TV, like the streaming platforms, like you
Yeah.
have your Netflixes, your Disney Pluses, and everything like that. Like that's what's growing.
Yeah.
I think TV's a dying brand. I think there's still an art to it.
Yeah.
And I do appreciate it when I see it's done well, but it's definitely like
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always think, what's the point in like nowadays waiting? Or wait an hour to see what I want to see.
Yeah,
When
but
I
that's
can
why
just go watch
BBC's
it.
now pushing for like the iPlayer. Like
Yeah.
they're really
Yeah.
like that's how they're keeping like the TV license
Yeah.
people from knocking on your door and all that. But
Yeah.
yeah,
It's like
Yeah, I
our,
mean,
our
like-
generation. Do we watch the news? Like,
No.
do you watch Piers Morgan on like whatever show it is
No.
called?
where is he on now? I mean,
I
fucking-
don't know.
But I can't
You
see
just
myself
you see
ever
clips, didn't
watching
you?
breakfast
Yeah.
TV. I can't. I've never
I
done
mean,
it.
Twitter. You don't read the newspaper anymore, really.
No.
Twitter is your newspaper,
yeah,
really.
Twitter headlines and all
You
that.
want to find something. See
Yeah.
what's trending.
Yeah.
Don't
My
you?
girlfriend's mum
No
and
more
dad.
boobs in there.
They read the pages in a magazine, like,
Oh yeah.
and we'll go down and be like, oh, this is on tonight. And
Oh
I'm
yeah.
like,
yeah.
well, that's mental. Getting up,
Yeah,
he put
it's
something
so
the other
doing
day, and I was like, he was like the midwives or something. It was the worst thing. I was like, what is this? And he went, oh, I'm waiting for the program after. I thought, waiting
Yeah,
for a program.
You have to wait, man.
It's
know what?
crazy though how much it changes, isn't it?
it's interesting how you say you like watch Twitter. Read Twitter. Sorry, who am I kidding? Like I wouldn't say TikTok's being used for like news, but Snapchat. You have like the like.
Yeah.
The companies that have the stories like down your like story feed bit. I don't fuck knows
Yeah.
what it's called.
Yeah.
But no, that's how I keep up to date with news. at
On the
moment.
Snapchat
Yeah,
one?
on Snapchat.
I don't use
I don't-
Snapchat.
I didn't even think
I don't
Snapchat was still
anymore.
going. to be
I only
honest.
used Snapchat
No.
when I was single.
Don't
Don't
wink at Tom like
To be fair though, if you have Snapchat at 29, like what,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Is,
Yeah,
like,
get
you're just
in
a
the
court
bin.
case in the waiting there.
Yeah.
Like you're fucked.
After that wink, I'm hoping Tom does have a gun on him because his trousers are looking suspicious.
Yeah. No,
Something's
he-
pointing.
Is that a Glock or are you having a thing?
Hey, is that a revolver?
no, he's right. He's weird if we're still using Snapchat.
Definitely. Unless
I
I mean,
a slug and lettuce.
unless
Snap.
you're just snapping your mate.
What's that?
Yeah.
Like I suppose I don't, but like if you're just talking to your mates, but if you're talking to girls on there, like
Yeah.
sending like the bed selfie, like what you up to,
Yeah.
like that's a bit.
So what are you doing at like 2 a.m.? Like you know.
Speaking of social media, I think Facebook might genuinely be dying.
Oh, I heard about this.
It
Right.
lost 25% of its value in one day, and
It's not that good.
260 billion.
No, it's old people.
There's nothing that.
To be fair, I said this like 5 years ago. People,
We
I said,
don't
I don't
use it
think
for
it's
anything.
working because our generation's coming off, and then our parents went onto it,
Mm.
and our parents are bored of it. So who's going on it?
Yeah.
Well,
It's only used for third world
Yeah.
countries, really, to speak, isn't it?
yeah, like in 2018, they did like the average people, like young people weren't jumping on it,
Yeah.
but like the developing countries were. So
Yeah.
there was like a whole lot of people like jumping in on it.
Yeah, I
then.
mean, you'd know more than us, obviously, you being at uni and that. What?
Yeah, I mean,
People
I don't
using
use, a lot of people don't use Facebook unless they're like advertising like rooms to let out.
Yeah.
Like, for
Here's,
other
here's a
students.
blast from the past, Tom. Do you know what Pixo is?
No. Yeah, there we go.
Hey.
That's my cue out.
Yeah. What about
Missed
MySpace?
Yeah, I remember MySpace.
Oh,
I wasn't on
What?
it, but
You
I
was
remember
you
it.
must have been well late to it though, if
Yeah.
you remember it.
Well, no,
we had it when we was 8, and we moved on to Facebook when we were 9.
No, it was on its like relic, like
Yeah,
deathbed,
yeah.
like when we like heard about it. Nah, but for us, it's just Instagram, and
RuneScape?
Snap.
Bebo, wasn't it?
RuneScape,
That was
yeah, I
one.
remember
RuneScape, you know
yeah.
RuneScape?
Did you play it?
No, I didn't. But
Oh, Tom, you've missed
oh
out.
no, I missed out on an
You
absolute.
didn't steal no silk cloth.
Ah, yeah.
You spent 12 hours making pots for the grand
Yeah.
exchange.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, good times, man.
Habbo Hotel. It's your first sort of exposure to paedophiles, I suppose.
Yeah.
Because
I've heard of it,
first,
but again, I haven't played it.
What about
No.
MSN? Did you ever use that?
No.
Oh, there we
Doodaloo.
If they
LOL. It's like popping.
if they remade that and just put that out there, MSN's back.
Yeah.
Would you swap it from WhatsApp?
Nah.
It is WhatsApp, though, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much is.
Oh, I don't know. I think it'll be proper quality.
Yeah,
I
but
think
MSN
it'll be
back.
nostalgic for us,
Yeah.
but I don't think.
Not for
what
him.
more? Nah.
I'll just look at it and be like, what the fuck
Not
you
for
doing?
that.
Yeah. Like, what was the fucking DS chat? You had a DS, right? And it was like
Nintendo
the
DS.
Pixo chat. No, it wasn't Pixo.
Is it like a Nintendo?
Yeah, it
DS
was like
you're
it was
talking
a Nintendo DS.
Yeah,
right?
the pencil when you can write.
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, you can
Yeah,
write
I
shit.
do
I remember
vaguely
that.
remember that.
That was my childhood there.
Yeah.
But like,
While she was seeing to your Nintendogs as well.
yeah,
It's like,
100%. Yeah.
R.I.P. all those dogs out there.
What
Just
is
left
going
to
on
rot.
here?
Did you not play Nintendogs?
Ah.
What?
I thought the PSP was a quality device.
PSP was way ahead of its time.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
like
Right.
today's standard.
Yeah, I
obviously
mean,
the graphics,
it
but-
burnt out because
They didn't.
it wasn't really developed on.
No
well
one,
enough.
no one really bought it, and that meant like loads of developers just couldn't be asked.
Yeah.
The world wasn't ready.
No.
No, but
Yeah.
but the thing is, Switch,
It
even the
should have
Switch,
worked. It
Yeah.
should have worked.
even the Switch, and like no, the Wii U,
Nintendo Switch.
the Wii U, the world wasn't ready for that. Like,
Wii
and then
U.
and then
What
they
is Wii U?
that was the one before the Switch, Nintendo. So the Wii, it was like some old ass like it. Well, you had the Wii, which is
Some
a
old
stick,
ass.
Yeah.
but basically it was like a Switch, but without like the Joy-Cons. The Joy-Cons that you can like remove.
Oh
do-
yeah,
I do know.
But
yeah,
that
I
was
do,
way
yeah,
ahead of
yeah.
its time. So, and that also just flopped as well.
Yeah.
Similar to like 3D, like Nintendo
What,
was
this?
down bad. Yeah,
Yeah,
that
that's
thing.
it, that's
Yeah,
it.
I don't remember it. I'll be honest.
You don't
that was like
I never played
2011.
Wii.
It's quite
I-
similar to the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah,
See, I don't
but
know
the
that
Switch,
stuff.
people are just starting to. I still think like there's still a lot of potential with the Switch.
I
Yeah.
like
But-
like them. I need to get one really. But
So do I.
I don't want one with the panels that come off.
I used to
'cause
love
What, you
the-
want just a little one.
Just
with-
the
yeah.
one
For
that's all.
Pokemon only.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it doesn't make any sense because, like, if you're buying these devices at £400 or £500 or whatever they are, your iPhone's probably twice as powerful.
yeah.
Yeah, but
It
it's
just doesn't-
iPhones now are just insane.
They're so powerful
Yeah.
now, yeah. And it's not long until they get like an M1 chip in them. I don't think.
Yeah.
what's an
but
M1?
It's
I
like
used
they
to-
managed to
it's
wedge
just
one
powerful
into the
laptop
iPad. They managed to wedge one into an
Yeah.
iPad, and that's like 20% utilization of its power. It's like crazy, man.
Yeah.
But
Anyway, it's not. Let's save that geek talk for
yeah,
another
sorry,
time.
yeah, for real, my bad.
Lee just came in his pants.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
to talk about too.
He almost forgave you for the mum joke.
Lee is horny part 3.
Yeah, you know what? You can have my mum now. You're in the clan. That's
Just going back to Snapchat, I was going to bring it up, but like, have you seen that apparently today, I think it was today, a law's been passed that men that send unsolicited dick
Yeah.
pics
Yeah.
now get 2 years in prison.
Yeah, but why would you send one in the first place?
It's pretty mental sending it without being asked.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie. But
Surprise.
does that go for vagina pics as well?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
got to,
probably.
surely.
Yeah.
Can't be a
You
one-way street.
reckon?
Yeah.
Can't be a one-way
Why is
street.
that not being advertised then?
What about bum holes?
Is that not a problem?
This is the inside of the eyelid. No, I swear it was an eyelid. I swear.
It was the crease of my arm.
That's what you got to do now. You got to, like, if you're going to send an unsolicited dick pic, you got to like paint it as a snake. So when it goes to court,
Put
you're
some
like, no,
googly
that's
eyes
my
on it.
snake.
It's like-
That's
Put
my
some googly eyes on it or whatever.
It's my snake being sick.
Oh, being sick.
He wasn't well.
But yeah, I mean,
I was
that's
stroking
a
him
pretty,
better.
That's a pretty strange,
I was massaging it better.
strange thing to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Send it without being
Keeping
asked.
it warm.
Yeah, I mean, I've heard those kinds of people exist. I mean, personally, fortunately, in fact, I
Yeah.
haven't been like sent an unsolicited dick pic.
No.
We've had the odd group chat occasion, like back in secondary, like you have the lads
Yeah.
group chat and like someone
Yeah.
sends it in. We roast them for a week and then we get over it. It's what
Yeah.
it is. It's all
The
in
ball
that-
bag or something. comes
Yeah,
in.
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Good
old,
times.
the old. Is this normal?
I mean, yeah, that's something
No.
that's never going to change with the ages. Like,
No.
but growing up as a teenager, it's never not going to be funny to send a picture of your nuts on someone.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? At a sleepover, you put your nuts on your mate's head, you're a legend. That's it. And that's never going to change. And I love that about the
And there'll be
world.
nothing more suspenseful than the moment they're like landing, and you're like, and everyone's like, is he gonna wake up?
Yeah.
And then so everyone goes that. Shh. And then you
Dave's got bollocks on his head.
just see that soft little.
Yeah.
You know,
I had a bunch of people stay over. There's about like 30 people sleeping in this like sort of log cabin,
Jesus.
and we were shaving people's eyebrows off. And one guy was just like a bit drunk as well, and he slept under the pool table because he's like, I don't want to be picked on.
Yeah. I mean, straight away.
You're asking for it there. Isn't it? I mean,
Yeah, so we've gone in with the shaver. He's realised, panicked, jumped up really hard, headbutt the underneath of the pool table, which is actually solid stone,
He died.
and fucking knocked himself out. No, he knocked himself out. He knocked himself out.
So what did you do? Shave all of him?
we
Shaved his whole
shaved his
body.
eyebrows off. Yeah. Yeah,
No, you didn't.
we did. Yeah,
You liar.
2 people got shaved that night.
Was a shot there?
No, two people got shaved quite badly. Callum did, and then he had to draw one on for about a week at school.
I remember.
Yeah.
2
I
people
remember.
got shot.
Yeah.
Right, we'll end
One
that there
got shot.
anyway. I think we're running into extra time here, people. But yeah, Tom, nice having you on, mate.
No,
I'm
pleasure.
looking forward to next time. You have to bring some cameras with you. Show some shit you got.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I might get a taller chair as well.
Yeah.
Maybe.
We'll get you a chair. Don't worry about that. We'll get you,
We're on it though.
we'll get you a chair and a cabinet to sit in.
A cabinet.
It goes in there afterwards. Just lock him in for a week.
But yeah, people, if you like the episode, just remember that you can find us on Patreon if you want to see some more content from us for just £5 a month. Head over to patreon.com/lemon squeezers and you can get some bonus episodes, you know, free, some goodie bags, you know, every now and then, free bits and bobs, but basically it just helps support the podcast. But yeah, remember, if you didn't like anything you heard on this episode, that you are in the right place.
Probably just in the wrong mood.
Thank you very much, ladies and
Or
gentlemen.
you're just a Karen. One or two, really.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.